Greetings, fellow action figure connoisseurs, and welcome to another episode of Digital Caveman Presents Surprise Thursday. I, as always, am your host, the Digital Caveman, and today I will be presenting you with a Knock-Off S.H.Figuarts Super Saiyan 3 Son Goku. Let's get into it! Let's start things off with a look at the packaging. And first of all, you'll have to say, I have to say, it does look very much like an S.H.Figuarts box. Right on down to right here, it says S.H.Figuarts. So, that's weird. Here on the top of the box, nothing except a couple of product shots. This one that wraps around to the front. Nice big window to let some light in. Nice big window on the front showcasing some of the figure and his accessories. And then more product shots. And warning, don't stick things in your pie hole that don't belong there. Ages 15 and up. Dragon Ball Z. And there's some Chinese. No, it's probably Japanese, but made in China. On this side, nice big window showcasing the figure, a side view of the figure and accessories. Super Saiyan 3 Son Goku. And on this side, nice product shots of the figure, Super Saiyan 3 Son Goku. Then on the back, Super Saiyan 3 Son Goku. And then here it says, a full array of interchangeable hand and face parts allow for expressive portrayal of Super Saiyan 3 Son Goku. Even says S.H.Figuarts there, simple style and heroic action. However, I'm going to say, for what I paid for this, I cannot believe it is an official S.H.Figuarts. And then it even says S.H.Figuarts again right there. So they copied this box right on down, folks. Super modeling, master crafted sculpt, accurately depicts Super Saiyan 3 Son Goku form in meticulous detail. And Tamashi Effect Energy Aura yellow version sold separately. Yes, we know. Super action. Dynamic articulation enables recreation of Super Saiyan 3 Son Goku iconic action sequences from the anime. And again, just all nice product shots. And then some, I'm assuming Japanese. This might be actually Chinese. I'm not sure. Warning! Don't stick things in any language pie hole that don't belong there, is what I'm assuming that says. And then we have a barcode here. And one final thing to note. I ordered this figure along with another knockoff S.H.Figuarts figure. And, they came wrapped together as they are wont to do when they are sending stuff from China via the Chinese Express shipping or whatever it is that it's called. Now, I will say, it did come in a cardboard box. However, the outside box, which I ordered just because I was going to do reviews on it, I wanted to see how the packaging, matched up or compares to the S.H.Figuarts packaging, which it really does. In fact, it's probably almost exactly the same. But the outer box here, the tray with everything was in the cardboard box. This, however, was folded up nicely and neatly and sandwiched in between the two boxes, which is nice. I mean, it did have a little bit of bend in it, but nothing like it's bent where it shows. It was just like curved, bent, if that makes sense. So there were no folds other than where there are supposed to be folds in the packaging. So, if you're expecting it to come in the box, in this box, save yourself a few bucks because you can order it without the box for a few bucks cheaper. So unless it's something that where you really need the box. Now from now on, I probably will not spend the extra to get the outer packaging. Well, that, my friends, does it for a look at the packaging. Let's take a look at the figure and his Super Saiyan 3 accessories. And first up, here is his halo, because when he came back he was dead. Now I'll say that's kind of cheapy looking plastic. And while we're talking about that, I just want to say, when I opened this guy up and the other figure, there was a great smell once I opened the clamshells up. A very strong plasticky smell, and it did make me nauseous for a minute. So it really should have included a warning to open it in a well ventilated area. So if you get one of these guys, please make sure you open it in a well ventilated area. But I will say this, after it sat out for about 10 minutes or so now, I do not smell the smell anymore. And so there's that. But that's his halo. He comes with 5 extra sets of hands. There's a set of this one for left and right, a set of instant transmission left and right, a straight out hand left and right, splayed fingers for left and right, and clawed fingers or blast hand or whatever you want to call it, left and right. So, and they're exactly the same except for one's left, one's right. So I'm not gonna go through all of those other hands. He comes with 3 additional faces other than the one that's on the figure. There's this one with the side eye. There's gritting teeth one. And screamy face. Now, he also did, I don't know if the original or standard release, the actual release came with a stand like this, but this one did come, it did come with this stand, and there were 3 of these hole covers, I guess is what they are, that peg into it. 2 of them are in place, and then that one didn't have a place to go because I pegged the stand in. Now I'm going to take him off the stand. Now this is pretty basic stand. Comes in parts. Use a nut and a screw to hold them together. You can tighten them down so that they don't move once you get it into position, but the claws move. They're not screwed in, they're just held in place by friction along with this part, and it'll spin around, and this and this and this, and then you can move the post around, or you can actually put other stands in it as well. So if you wanted to do a fighting pose, you could put another one like this in, and then, you know, have them like they're fighting in the air or whatever. But I'm glad that he did come with this, because he is extremely back heavy because of the hair, and he will not stand up, at least not straight up on his own, because this is all solid back here. And it looks like this piece right here and maybe this piece right here are like sectioned in. This is a piece, this is a piece, this is a piece, this is a piece, and then this is on the head. So quite cool. I will have to say, you know, this, it looks like Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and I ordered this one because I was just, honestly, I was curious to see how the KOs hold up against the branded S.H.Figuarts figures, and this, for the most part, I mean, it looks okay. Now this one, you can see there's some metal pieces there in the joint holding it together, and you can see those, whereas on a Figuarts, I think they use plastic, and it's covered a little better than this. Or it may be that this is based off of an older mold, and the Gokus that I have are off of a newer sculpt. So I'm not sure about that 100%. The head is on a dumbbell, and the neck is a separate piece on a ball joint here where it joins up to the torso. And, you know, I mean, I didn't even finish talking about the paint and stuff. And for most part, it's molded in color. Everything is. This might be paint, or that might be a separate. No, that's paint. This is paint. This looks like paint. And then, of course, the face. And I have to say, the faces look pretty good. They are on par with the Figuarts figures, in my opinion. And as far as the joints and everything, they pretty much have the same joints and work the same as the Figuarts figures. Let's take a look at his articulation. Now the hair actually, because of those separate pieces, it does articulate some. Not greatly, but it does move some. Now whether that's an intentional thing or not, I am not sure. But it seems like it would be an intentional thing. So because of the hair, he can't really look up. He can look down that far. He can do the full exorcist, and then you have to straighten the neck back up. But that's the same as it is on the first party figures as well. Now this piece right here, it'll move some to get out of the way of the articulation. Now it is on, there's a butterfly joint in there, and then it looks like there's a dumbbell hinge for the arm, but the arm will move back that far. It'll move forward that far. Let's see if I can get that out of the way anymore. It raises up at the shoulder, not quite 90 degrees. It will do a full 360 degree rotation. There is a cut here at the upper bicep for another 360 degree rotation. Double hinged. Well, pinless on the outside. You can see the pins there on the inside. So that's not the greatest thing to look at on this figure, but you know, I suppose it is what it is. And I did get it pretty cheap, so. But anyway, that elbow double joint gives you that much bend. Full rotation at the wrist, and it moves up and down currently, but it is on a ball with a peg, and you can change that up as necessary. Alright, there is a cut here where the chest and upper torso meets the lower torso and the abdomen, and it gives you all kinds of hula in there. It does give you a pop out rotation, so it doesn't really it's not made to rotate 360 degrees at that point, but now at least we see how the thing's put together. So pop that back into place. So left, right, and then there is another ball at the waist, and it will do a full 360 degrees there. And this cut, in conjunction with the waist cut, he can bend backwards that far. He can crunch forward that far. Left, right, out of sight. And then just, again, all kinds of hula with those two in concert with each other. Now, at the hips, this is where I came across my first issue with this figure. This leg likes to pop out. So we'll see if it does here or not. Nope, the other one did this time. Now, this piece doesn't seem to get out of the way as well as the official figures, or at least the ones that I have. So really, this figure can only give you that much of the splits. Now, there is a cut right here, and it will twist some. It will not go all the way around. This piece here that's part of the leg articulation does get in the way, but you do get a good amount of twist, and there you go, twisting it right off. That's me. Double hinged pinless knee, at least it's pinless on the outside, and I can't see if it's metal on the inside like the elbows are or not, but it is double hinged, at least it's supposed to be. And wow, that doesn't seem like it should. Seems like it should go more than that. There it goes. Had to break it loose. So you get that much bend out of the knee, and son of a beatus. No, you don't. Maybe that just pops back in there, let's hope. Because I don't see a broke piece in there. So yeah, it kind of popped back in there, but not all the way. Well, Shuki Maduki. I may have to do some work on that one. Oh, there it goes. I popped it back into place well enough, I think. I think it did actually break, and there was a broke piece off in there, and you can see there is some stress marks on it already. So that is something to be aware of. You may want to dip this guy into some warm water before you go to messing with him. So yeah, that's kind of ticks me off. But I think I can make it work, even, you know, for what I paid for it. It ain't worth it to send it back. It would probably cost more than the figure costs. But again, anyway, I think it's something that, from what I paid for this guy, I can live with. At the ankle, this is where I ran another problem, but this ankle keeps popping off. And now this one's doing it. But I think this is more a issue with design than it is with the manufacturing or the materials. So he can tilt his ankle down that far, up that far. It does rotate 360 degrees, and he does have toe tilt. And now I know the Goku's official ones that I have will the toes will tilt down. I don't think this one is going to. So there it is, my friends. It's true what they say, you get what you pay for. But in this case, you know, it's Super Saiyan 3 Goku. I got it because I was curious about how these things were made, and I didn't have one, but because of the big hair, you know, I figured this one would be better than getting a Dragon Stars one with the, you know, the big old hair. You get more movement out of the articulation. And so we'll just see. Maybe I can use this head and not use the rest of this body. I don't know. That may be what I end up doing. But my friends, that is a look at a knockoff S.H.Figuarts Super Saiyan 3 Son Goku. It's time for my favorite part of a review, comparisons. And to start things off, here is Super Saiyan 3 Son Goku KO. Next to the other KO I bought, the Super Saiyan Broly Full Power. And this is, of course, the Dragon Ball Super version, not the Dragon Ball Z movie version. Next up, we have Super Saiyan 3 Son Goku with Super Saiyan Full Power Son Goku. And these other two Gokus are official S.H.Figuarts releases. And the, well, I guess you could call him powered down or normal version of Goku. And I believe this one is from the Dragon Ball superhero movie. And these two Figuarts figures are a little bit taller than the Super Saiyan 3 version, which goes back to leading me to believe that the Super Saiyan 3 version is an older mold, and that would make sense seeing as how it is a KO. Here we have Super Saiyan 3 Son Goku knockoff with a couple of Dragon Star series Goku, Super Saiyan Goku on the first Dragon Stars Goku mold, and then we have Super Saiyan Blue Goku on the version 2 Dragon Stars body. Here's that knockoff Super Saiyan 3 Goku with the Dragon Star series Super Saiyan Vegeta and the Dragon Star series Piccolo without cape. Let's see how he compares up with other lines. And our first set of other line comparisons from the Marvel Legends series, making his cameo appearance, Stan the Man Lee. And from the G.I. Joe Classified series, we have the Hasbro Pulse exclusive Regal variant, Cobra Commander. Next up, we have, from Star Wars The Black Series, the Archive Edition 501st Legion Clone Trooper, and for a 7-inch comparison from McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse line, we have the Three Jokers, the Joker, the Clown. For final thoughts on the knockoff S.H.Figuarts Super Saiyan 3 Son Goku, not having one of the S.H.Figuarts Goku on this mold, which I did compare him to some, but they were the newer ones, so I don't know how that really compares up as far as seeing, the metal pieces pins in the elbow joint there. I don't know really how that works, but other than that, the articulation seems to be fine. We did have that little mishap with the knee where it broke, but I think it's gonna be okay. It hadn't continued to fall off or anything like that, so I think that's gonna be okay. Not that big a deal for what I paid for this figure. He's top heavy, which I expected because of the hair. I didn't expect the stand to come with the figure, so that was a bonus. And you know, I didn't figure on there being some limited articulation in the hair, as there seems to be, because it's in 3, you know, his head and then 2 other pieces of hair. Hair plugs, if you will. But as far as the sculpt goes, it's good. Not many issues with the paint. There might be a little slop where the gi and the inside shirt meet, but it's very faint. It's not really noticeable. But overall, I'd have to say, you know, I like this guy, and again, for what I paid for him, you know, the knee breaking is not that big a deal, seeing as how I got it to go back on and it's staying on. So not that big a deal, just something that you may want to take note of if you're thinking about getting one of these off of Wish or Ali or any other seller of knockoff. Might even find one on Amazon. Find them on their occasion, like this one in particular. I see Super Saiyan Rose Goku Black on there a lot. So, but you know, it comes with a lot of accessories, a lot of different hands and the different faces, which, you know, it's a hallmark of the S.H.Figuarts, and I'm sure, you know, they just copied that stuff. But you know, I like it, and you know, I'm starting to get a soft spot for these Figuarts figures, and so we'll see where that goes. I'll probably if I stick with Figuarts stuff, it will probably be the things that are on the lower end of the price spectrum, and then, you know, out of curiosity, I may find some KOs and just check those out as well. Seeing as how there's a large price difference in the KOs and the officials, which you know, they should be. Well, I think that does it for the review, my friends. I hope it helped you out. Gave you a little information to go on if you were thinking about getting one of these. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it. Only support from viewers like you make this programming possible. Each view does count, and I do appreciate each and every single view that I receive. Thank you, and thank you so very, very much for supporting this channel through viewing. Comment below, like, share, subscribe if you'd like to see more reviews, or just help the channel out further, or both, that's even better. And don't forget to ding that bell so that in the future you will be notified as my new content becomes available. That's a wrap, folks. I'll see you next time.